Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, are you looking for a 3-bed, 2-bath, single wide home, brand new, by Champion? You're looking for an affordable option, but you're looking for tons and tons of upgrades and the latest and greatest features. Folks, you want to make sure you watch this entire virtual tour, as this Creole model here featured at the 2025 Biloxi, Mississippi Manufactured Home Show does not disappoint. Just walk through it, and I've seen a dozen, if not more, single wides here today, and they all kind of sort of look the same. The Creole does not. This home is a stunner from start to finish. Now, folks, we're at the Biloxi, Mississippi Manufactured Home Show. As you can see, there's people all around us. It's getting busy. Everybody's excited about a lot of homes here, this being one of them. So what I'll do, folks, I'll take a quick tour on the outside. I'll jump in the inside, finish up with some numbers to see if this home is right for you or somebody that you know. Now, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We greatly appreciate it. But hey, do us a favor. Don't be like the 91% of people who watch our videos and don't subscribe. Do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button there in the lower right-hand corner. It doesn't cost you a dime, and that way you're up to speed with everything that we're doing here at the Mobile Home Dealer YouTube community. So thank you so much for coming on the journey, watching our community grow. And if you're ready, I'm ready. And welcome to the virtual tour of the 2025 Creole model here presented by Chamption Homes. Now, a couple of things I want to highlight here on the exterior of the home. They did a fantastic job here maximizing all of the window exposure. Sometimes you go to these lower price, which I did say lower price. It's a lower priced home, folks. Lower priced home for all the single wides that we're seeing here today. They did a fantastic job maximizing all of these windows on the front, especially with the floating window here on the mid-range here. Another thing I want to point out, though, is they have it looks like wood, but as I get closer, it's more like a vinyl finish. I'll zoom in so you can take a look at that. Kind of has and my Apple Watch is even talking to us, so we're having all types of fun here. It has almost like a wood look to it, but it is going to be vinyl on it. I like how they have the pitched roof on it, and they have the vertical vinyl tied in with a black trim on the window. So it does give a very sharp, kind of a tuxedo piano style appearance. Okay, let's take a look on the inside of this Creole before it gets busier and busier. As this show, the energy here is just amazing. It's fantastic. Everybody's excited to be here. I definitely am as well. Now, unique setup here for this single wide, and I'll tell you why it's going to be unique. A couple of things. First thing is you're going to have that gorgeous accent wall. They did a great job actually building the accent wall into the home and not have just a wallpaper style finish. So that's number one. Number two, I really like how they framed the living area and didn't just run it together. A lot of times these single wides will just run them together, and that's fine. You know, there's definitely a time and place for it, but I love how they framed it out so it almost gives a total separate feel to it. Let's be honest, they did a fantastic job with the kitchen setup. Okay, kitchen setup is fantastic. They also did a great job here with the staging. Staging is top notch from start to finish. Let's jump in. Let's see what we can find. Okay, hall bathroom. Full effect here. Love the tall vanity. Love how much space you have. Again, being a 3-2, I think you can get away with a single vanity, a single sink. But with the space, I would have liked to see a double sink. Again, not a total showstopper, just something I'm trying to point out. Again, being an eternal optimist, I do like how they have all the extra space here. So if you're clumsy like me first thing in the morning, not worrying about knocking your toothbrush and stubbing your toe. Very large tub shower combo set in. I like how we saw the floating window at the front there. That looks very good, very trendy as well. Your spare bedrooms, very well appointed on this model. Sometimes you get these homes, especially around this price point, and they start forgetting about the spare bedrooms. They almost like put all of their money and all their focus on the kitchen and the primary bedroom suite. I like the Creole model. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to feature it here on the channel, is because I don't feel like they did that at all here. I feel like they did a fantastic job showcasing every living space of this property. And I think that's what really steps this home out from the other ones in this price point and in this segment at this show. Back bedroom, good size. But again, they're maximizing their space here, and they're not kind of half, specific living spaces. Okay. That's what I really like about this unit. Kitchen, as we saw on the front end, Cabinets for days. You can definitely park your car. Heck, even while you're at it, park your kid's scooter, your tricycle, and your dad's four-wheeler there as well on the island. I think it's fantastically huge. You can see on this one that they have big enough spaces for 4 very large stools. These aren't the tiny ones that you're gonna fall off on. Those are the big boys, okay? Great wall of cabinets. I like how they have that. Of course, at a home at this price, you're gonna have the soft close. Very nicely done on the kitchen appliances and the return hood here. It's a neat setup. I think that's gonna be a show specific range hood, as that's actually gonna be trim built in to that range hood. And that's a slick look. Deep sink. As we continue to take the tour onto the back half of the property, very large business area. Again, if you're veterans of the channel, you're gonna know how much of a fan I am of having the business area towards one specific door. Again, technicians come in, they don't wanna be trouncing around throughout your house. If you got an issue with your A-return, or you got an issue with your appliances, and having that kind of set up on the side is a win-win for everybody. Plus 2 points for this model for also having the built-in utility sink. That's always a winner. Again, this further showcases the Creole model as really just specializing and focusing on every square inch of living space and not forgetting about places to cut costs. Okay, they're not doing that in this model. Primary bedroom suite definitely lives up to the name. Size of this closet, very large. Again, the floating window there as well. I really like how they have it. I imagine this is just going to be for the demo, but I really like how they have the shelving unit set up here as well. I think that's a slick look with it. And then you're going to have your primary attached bathroom here. Very large and open, very spacious. Now, again, price points of these homes are going to have these types of tubs in here. Okay, I like having the tub set up. The only thing that I would point out is this is going to be, and again, I don't have a doctorate in tub economics here, but it's more of a tight way up here. Okay, there's not much of a slant. Okay, so if you have a back issue or somebody in your family has a back problem, you may want to talk to the manufacturer about switching out that tub. It looks a little upright, if that makes any sense. Again, floating window that we saw at the front. And again, I'm not slamming the tub. I like the tub idea, guys. Don't think that I'm anti-tub. I'm definitely on team tub. I just want to point that out because a lot of times people will buy these homes off of our channel and they get flustered sometimes with that. Dual vanity, very nice. Big fan of that. Shower stall, looks fantastic. We're gonna set up there with the real glass inlays. And again, I always point out, you're gonna have a very low entry here on this this shower stall entry. Okay, so if you or somebody in your family has a problem taking stairs, no problems to speak of. Looks about a 3-inch entry. You're not going to find a lower one than that unless you're taking a shower outside with a garden hose. So you're gonna be good to go on that. You have the real tile inlay here, and then the necessary item there in its own box, if you will. Which again, I'm a fantastic proponent of that. Again, for privacy, obviously, right? But functionality as well, because if you have 2 people getting ready for work, if you have 2 people getting ready to go out on the town, one person can do their thing and not shut the entire room down as well. So guys, the Creole model here, the 2025 Biloxi, Mississippi manufactured home show, it's a hot model. People are talking about this. They're talking about this during the coffee hour before the show started, and I had to get in here before everybody wants to start filming it. As you can see, this one definitely pops from start to finish. So we have a line out here of people who wanted to get in, so we'll wrap this up. But folks, when we're talking about price, the reason why I wanted to showcase this home is not only is it a unique setup, okay, but I wanted to showcase it because a lot of times homes of this nature are going to be much more expensive than this one is, okay? So when we talk about price, I always want to stress that you want to make sure that you check out our company website. We'll put it on the bottom of the screen here. sellmobilehome.com. That's going to be the easiest way that you're going to be able to find the most up-to-date information on this home as well as all of our other homes. Okay, sellmobilehome.com. But at the time of this listing, okay, at the time that we film this, you're looking at this home starting for this 3-bed, 2-bath Creole model, $87,000. Okay, 87,000. Now again, that's going to be starting. Okay, a lot of times when we come here and they have these homes, these shows, they're going to be the loaded Cadillac version, if you will. Okay, but to start off in this home, you're going to look at 87,000. So if that's of interest for you or somebody that you know, we're going to put our main contact at the show for this company in the lower right-hand corner. Give them a holler, shoot them a text message, let them know that you saw this home on the Mobile Home Dealer YouTube community, and they will do the best that they can to hook you up with a show-specific discount. But you got to let them know that you saw it on our channel. As always, folks, thank you so much for coming on this virtual tour of the Creole model at the 2025 Biloxi, Mississippi Manufactured Home Show. My name is Mark. You've been with the Mobile Home Dealer. And as always, we'll see y'all on the next one.